Second salient feature of the Indian Constitution is the largest constitution. In the sheer physical terms, our constitution is definitely the largest, bulkiest, and the most detailed constitution in the world. So, why it is said as a detailed constitution? So, in our constitution, the topics covered are fundamental rights and duties, directive principles of state policy, and the procedure of a state service commission and union public service commission. Then the election process, and the formation of the government is also mentioned. All these topics are explained in detail in the Indian Constitution. That's why it is said as the largest constitution. Third is the partly unitary and partly federal. So it can be said as a partly unitary or a partly federal. The Constitution of India established a federal government of India. Means it consists the federal features. It contains all the usual features of the federation. Among that, the features of the federation are the two government, division of powers, written constitution, supremacy of the constitution, rigidity of the constitution, independent judiciary, and bicameralism. These are the features of the federal government, and that are present in our Indian constitution. However, the Indian constitution also contains a large number of unitary or a non-federal features. Means with these features of the federation, it also contains the features of the unitary. That's why it is called as a partly unitary and partly federal. So features of the unitary are strong center, single constitution, single citizenship, flexibility of the constitution, integrated judiciary, appointment of the state governor by the center, all India services and emergency provisions, and so on. So these are the features of the unitary government, and that are also present in the Indian Constitution. Article 1 describes the India as a union of states. Hence, the Indian Constitution has been variously described as a federal in a form but unitary in a spirit. India's constitution has been variously described as a quasi-federal. Quasi-federal means federal with a strong unitary or a pro-center bias, federal in a structure but unitary in a spirit. Federal in normal times, but with possibilities of being converted into a purely unitary one during an emergency. Means it is known as quasi-federal because it has the both features of unitary also and of federal. That's why it is called as a partly unitary and partly federal.